with the forearm again. So one of my styles I did back in the day was American Kempo, and I got the green belt. And the style as a whole, it's a pretty well thought out style. Yes, it's got its detractors and it's got its pros and cons. But like most styles, movement's broken down into their singular movements rather than huge multiple hit combos. So Kempo, bring the hand across the body, parrying or whatever it is. This comes up. This is a forearm strike. And remember, I'm striking trees with this. So it's it's pretty strong. So if I come up here and then drop that down that way, like don't fucking boohoo the forearm strike. It's powerful. It's got a lot of power in it. Come from here with the hammer fist or the forearm, drop into an elbow. If I can get the head here, I've got a lot of fulcruming power, whichever way I'm doing it, So even this movement here, put out the punch straight behind it, and yeah, I'm covering up. So even if I'm doing it this way, and I come here, I've still got all this ready to go. And it's an elbow. It can be whatever. I can block striking this way. So yeah, we're here, he's throwing punches, I've covered up. Once come into the into the opponent's sort of range, or like right up close. This is the opponent. Whatever's going on, strikes, whatever. Here, you can come in with this elbow, and yes, people move. We're going to be moving backwards and forwards, but forearm strikes coming straight up, straight down and in. It's also like anyone who's been following my stuff with the sort of kangaroo kung fu stuff that I'm doing. I'm dividing and separating. I'm creating like a push-pull sort of power. It's classic in a lot of different styles. And guess what? Boxers are doing that too. But I'm doing it with like a sort of jarring sort of movement. It's a different type of strength. It's a different sort of energy, if that's what you want to call it. Like it's like drawing a bow. So it's like and you can do it harder, softer, whatever you want to do. And if you're here covering up, you've covered up a hit and you're close, and you can get that in. I mean, a boxer might have his arms up here, but if you're hitting with this, it's going to be shocking. It's going to be shocking, or it's like you just don't have to just use your fists. Use the back of your. You can use the back of the wrist if you really want to. It's one of the hardest bones in the body. But again, you got to condition all this. It's like a forearm strike. You've got to give it a bit of a twist, do a bit of fist. So it's almost like you miss with the punch. You can still clip them, or coming round that way, or here, body strikes, you know, and you're here. Use all this because it's nasty. There's bones, you know. It's a bone, nice bone all up here. You know. All this can take punishment. Can take punishment. You can use the body. Sort of up close, generating force. Keep it in, you know. You can even come this way, around that way. Right. And of course, straight up, straight up underneath. So in budgie trend, it comes. So this strike would come up again, forearm strike, come up and then in underneath, up and in, and then this is here, and this one's here, come across that way, come down onto a, if you grabbed, come down, snapping movements. You know, there's heaps, like a straight punch could come through and you snap it or dislocate or hold. There's no one way. There's just not. It's not just, you know, not just boxing. Yeah, boxing's great, but that's not the only way to hit a boxing bag. You know, it's called a boxing bag, but it's just the movement. It's just the movement that you do. You know, that's Chinese boxing, and then, you know, you can have your fists a different way. So in my kangaroo kung fu style, I'm using different strikes. It's actually it's probably a bear strike from Bagua another kung fu style, which I've sort of spoken about. But it's that forearm strength. So you hit here and easily drop it into an elbow. You know, you can easily hook. And it's that same, but me fist is down, locked in. You can hammer fist.